Hope you enjoyed today's fun. This is Solomon Allen's game, my latest review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 18. And now that Goku's decided to train with Whis, he's going to do this to become even stronger. Now that he's definitely going to train hard to master the Super Saiyan God power. And I like this episode because it coincides with what we're hearing, what's going to happen next, and and, and this is definitely a follow up. This is a good follow up that I like. For example, it intervals with what we hear that Champa and Virus is coming. You know, Champa, who's the god of destruction from Universe 6, who is and Vaj, who is Whis' twin sister, and also what's going to happen next. Anyway, let's start with the details. First of all, Vegeta, he's definitely gotten stronger after spending 6 months with Whis. He's now able to sense the power of a god, and also also has gotten much stronger. Goku could tell just by looking at him and from the intense training that he's gone through. The intense training and how difficult it is, training. I mean, he's doing training with with the gods, so basically, it's definitely gonna be tough. So that part, I don't need to explain. But I'm gonna do it anyway. The situation is this now. Is this Vegeta has definitely he's a step ahead of Goku now. But going Goku, he's not gonna fall behind when it comes to training. Anything like it's anything, and Goku could tell Vegeta has gotten much stronger. And it makes sense. I mean, and you saw the movie Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Both Goku and Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan God power or Super Saiyan Blue, and dude, but they didn't show who achieved it first. And knowing Vegeta, he doesn't want to be outwitted by Goku. It makes sense that they made him do the training first. Because I know that they're not trying to copy the movie completely, but it seems like it's a very good follow up. Because they're trying to remake the movie and the anime in their own unique way, and it's good. Because follow up, because it makes sense. Because given Vegeta how strong he wants to become, he doesn't want to fall behind Goku. So it makes sense that Goku he wants to get ahead of Goku, and that's good. Like some of the difficult training they had to do is kind of pretty harsh, but it's also pretty unique and also funny. There are also some things that are basically not training. For example, they have to do housework, like for in one thing, like how they have to like how they have to like change Beerus' sheets while he's still sleeping and not get destroyed. That's pretty funny. It is a bit hilarious. So yeah, but it's understandable. There is also, but that's not even training. The training is how they have to lift heavy weights. He's just so heavy, they can barely move, and how they have to run with these weights, or the pathway to disappear. Yeah, and this is just Whis. I know Whis is trying to push them, but he's trying to push them to become the level that they can be. Yeah, that part is that is that is what thing. That is one thing that he has. That is one thing. And there's another that Whis is trying to do. He's trying to push them to their limits without them trying to understand. Without them trying to understand, and do you to try to understand, not to go Super Saiyan the entire time. Because if they're trying to achieve new power, why waste it all at once? It makes sense. If you want to use it, do it basic. Do it like from basics, not 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 where you have a easy handicap. So basically, he's trying to make them do hard work and also trying to get stronger. But how he made Vegeta's weight double the normal, he made Vegeta's weight double its weight because since Vegeta was there first, he was doing this longer, but he made his extra heavy because he didn't want him to get ahead of Goku right away. But slowly, he maybe make some alterations. Like eventually, Goku will probably go through the same pace, the same slow pace, like he is. They'll eventually become equal or not greater than each other. And given the perception, it's understandable. Yeah. And I really like this episode because it does follow up with what's gonna come in Resurrection F and what we're gonna see, what's gonna happen after that. Uh, there's one thing I gotta note, seeing Champa in this episode, his presence, even though it was only for a short bit, it like and Champa, it seems like he's looking for something. Hey, he's not just doing things randomly, even though it was Vajra who was Whis' sister, it was Vaz, who was Whis' sister, who destroyed the planet. Like he looks like he's looking for something. Could it be Beerus? I'm gonna see if he's looking for Beerus, because if he's looking for Beerus, it's gonna follow up even more to what's gonna happen next. Because I read the Dragon Ball the Super manga. What's gonna happen next? If you guys read the manga, then you know what I'm talking about. Those who haven't, well, then you know there's gonna be a big collision between Universe 6, which is Champa, Universe 7, which is Goku, and this universe. You know there's gonna be a huge collision. A big fight is coming. Hey, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's definitely gonna be big. Hey, if you got, hey, we also get to see Sorbet in this episode. You know, Sorbet, who was one of Frieza's subordinates, he was in charge of Frieza's empire after he died, but he hasn't been doing so well since his death. And for the looks of it, it looks like he's definitely gonna bring back Frieza using the Dragon Balls. I like both movies, both Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Even though to me, I think Resurrection F was kind of better because they brought back everybody, the original cast. They brought back everyone. They changed the story a little bit, but it's definitely good. Like Dragon Ball Super has gotten popular, way popular, so popular that Funimation have released a Funimation has already released the English dub premiere of the episode in Asia already, even though it hasn't been premiered yet in America on television. Although you could probably find them online, and I like it is online. You just have to find it online, the dub, but they haven't premiered it in like television yet. I mean, think about it. Dragon Ball Super just came out earlier this year after the or between the movies. They don't want to spoil. They don't want to. They're gonna wait a while. I mean, they already got word that they're gonna do Dragon Ball Super next year in America. So next year it's gonna premiere. Yeah, but I can't wait for it. I do like it, even though it's slow pacing, but it's bringing us some of the original flair that Dragon Ball came back with. You got fighting, you got training. Even though I still love Dragon Ball Z, and that's my all time favorite anime. I do like Dragon Ball Super. I do love Dragon Ball Super. It's like there's like certain things like like Sosa. I do like it. Anyway, this episode was definitely very good because it shows that Goku and Vegeta, they're definitely training hard to master their powers and their abilities. Training with Whis, who is a god, but Whis is not going to make it easy for them. How at the end of the race, how did how they would teleport to Beerus' room, and Beerus, he just blasts the crap out of them and like blast them. Like for some reason, Beerus, he doesn't know why he does it, but when he sleeps, he can like suddenly go crazy and attack somebody. He nearly he nearly grabbed Goku by the legs and he gave him a figure four leg lock. It was funny. It was definitely funny seeing Goku. Seeing how hurt he was. I mean, it's Beerus, so you gotta understand why it's so difficult. Beerus is strong, so he's not the god of destruction for nothing. But this is a good follow up, especially what Weirus said. Like, if I were to describe these two power levels to their key becoming gods, if I were to measure the power to a tree, they're like nearly halfway up there, like basically. So basically, they're nearly all the way or nearly halfway. But I may have said it wrong, but you just understand. But knowing Whis, he's understandable. He's also trying to teach them how to make their body parts function independently from the brain. Like he's trying to make their body parts think for itself. For example, if someone tried to throw something at you, your hand would automatically react and catch the rock and probably either throw it back. And he said this both in the anime and the movie. Even Beerus has trouble with this, and he can do this maneuver. However, it's also funny because he actually stepped in, in poop, in poop, and that's a common thing in certain manga. They do poop jokes. Oh, they do poop jokes. It's kind of funny, and they make Whis, even though Whis is wise, he's also they're hilarious sometimes, and I like Whis as a character. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed this. And thank you. This is Solomon Ash. Gave my latest review on Dragon Ball Super Episode 18. I hope you enjoyed this. Try to comment, subscribe. Thank you. Give me your opinion. Bye. And thumbs up for the premiere of the episode. In Asia. Like I want to see. Like they're getting close. It's too soon, but I want to see it. I want to see it.